What's up, world, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be walking you guys through this closure wig for beginners. Now, all of the products that I'm going to be using in this video, I'm going to be leaving the information in the description box for you. Now, because this is a beginner wig or your first wig, do not, I repeat, do not spend hundreds and thousands of dollars on hair. Leave room for trial and error. Alright, so first things first, I'm going to be using a size 22 canvas head, and I am going to place the dome cap on that. Now, I've already tried the dome cap on, and as you can see, I use a chalk marker to leave little marks where the closure would fit on my head. So make sure that you're measuring your head to make sure that you're getting the right size canvas head and that you are placing the marks in the right spot so that it's comfortable for you. You're going to take your closure and pin it down using the fabric pins. Now you can get these at Hobby Lobby or anywhere that you can get a sewing kit. Now this is the important part. You want to make sure that your closure is flat to the head. So play around a little bit with the pins. You're not going to get it right the first time, guaranteed. But you want to pull the pins out, move them around just to make sure that you're getting that closure piece flat all around. Now it's time to sew your closure down. Now I like to sew from front to back, starting with taking the needle through the closure, and then I'm going to take it through the fabric, not through the elastic band, because you're going to prevent your wig from stretching. So I like to open the thread up in the beginning, pull that needle through just to make my first knot. And you're going to pull that and make sure it's nice and secure. And then I'm going to start sewing from the cap to the closure, just throwing that thread over just to create a gate-like appearance. And I'm going to pull that. Just make sure as long as you're sewing on the elastic band, you are sewing through the material and not the band itself. And I'm just going to continue doing this until I get to the middle of the back of this closure. Now to seal this side off, I'm going to pull the needle through, take the thread, wrap it around the needle a few times, and then pull that, and it's going to create a knot. make sure you continue to press flat onto the closure so that it stays flat the entire time. And this is how this first side should look once you are finished. And then you're going to go to the opposite side and do the exact same thing. Work front to back, making sure that the closure is flat the entire time because you do not want lumps or ripples in your closure while you're parting. Right, now this is how your closure should look once you are finished sewing it down. Next, you want to make sure that you're pinning the hair and the closure out of the way to protect it from any glue. I like to braid mine down. You're going to remove the dome cap and place the processing cap, or some like to call it a shower cap. And then you're going to put that on the canvas head and then put your dome cap on top of that. Now this is to protect your canvas head from getting glue on it. And it'll be easier for you to remove the wig once you're done. Now I like to take the fabric pins and measure out each track. So I'm pretty much gonna go almost like halfway through where that elastic band is. Now you don't want to crowd your elastic band when you're using glue with tracks because that'll also prevent your wig from stretching. So be careful with that. And I like to just take that first piece, wrap it from ear to ear, or from one end of the lace closure to the other end. Pin it down. This is just a safe way to measure it. Now I like to lay the tracks this way when I do closures because I love the way that the hair falls. It falls more natural. Now you're ready to start gluing down your first track. Now you can use the fabric pin to pretty much be a guide for you. And it'll also help you hold the track while you glue it. I'm going to put the glue on and then I'm going to blow dry it for a few seconds. Now, blow drying technique is just to make the glue tacky so that the tracks are more secure and they stick longer. Make sure you're pressing down the track using the body heat from your fingers. This is going to help seal it as well and keep those tracks from sliding. I like to do another blow dry after, just for extra security. And you're pretty much going to continue the same process while following the shape of the head. Pretty much want to fill up as much of the wig as you can, not leaving too many spaces between each track because you're going to create holes in your wig. Now once you get to that top, instead of looping your tracks around, they're going to be going straight across. So stay tuned and I will show you just that. Now we are down to our last track to seal off the back of this wig. Now for this wig, I only ended up using 2.5 of the bundles because I wanted to go for a more natural look. If you want your look to be bigger and more fuller, then keep your tracks as close as possible just to get that look. Now you're going to remove your wig and you're going to cut out that part of the elastic dome cap where we sewed the closure. Trying not to get too close to the thread because you do not want to cut that part or you'll have to start over. Now after that, I like to sew my elastic band down. I will have a video posted on this technique, but for right now I'm going to leave it out of this video. But the elastic band is just extra security to pull the wig down. Some people use wig clips. I like to use the band because it's easier to throw on and it's comfortable for me. Now you want to just mold your closure down so you can pluck it. Now this closure came pre-plucked, but I think I'm going to pluck a little bit more of the hairline just to give a more natural look. Make sure when you are plucking your closures or your frontals that you want to do them wet because it'll be easier to do that. And make sure that you have a brand new pair, if not brand new, almost brand new pair of tweezers. And this is the finished look. I did go ahead and bleach and tint the closure I will have a video up on that as well. But I do love how natural this hair looks. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Until next time, peace.